So just about set now. Towing the slab in today's game, Joe Musgrove. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's Alex Verdugo. The wind of the pitch. In there at the knees. And we're underway. Swing and a pop-up. Bogarts sizing this one up. And there's one down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind him.
Next offering is in for a strike. Of course, when we mention Joe Musgrove, you have to bring up he pitched the first no-hitter in Padres history. Fittingly enough, the San Diego native pitched a no-no against Texas in 2021. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. Now batting Tristan Casas. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's outside. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Here's a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Red Sox go down quietly, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in San Diego, and our starting pitcher here today, Chris. Strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Bottom of the first. Now the DH for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitch misses inside, ball one. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. That's in there. and it's 1-1.
Yeah, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his 3rd season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
Tatis waits. With Tatis, you think about his dad. Fernando Sr. played 11 years in the big leagues, and right now we see so many sons of former big league players playing in the big leagues, the likes of Biggio and Bichette and Guerrero, along with Tatis. Sale delivers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. He goes down looking. Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Lifted in the air, right center field. Duran, as he glides to his left, makes the grab for the second out. And let's take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Juan Soto.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Xander Bogaerts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Singy, strikeouts are king these days, and entering the 2023 season, Chris Sale holds the big league record. He is the leader, most strikeouts per 9 innings. And Sale deals. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nada for the Padres in the opening frame. We'll go to the second in San Diego. No score on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And now Rafael Devers.
Yeah, it's really been fun watching him develop as a major league pitcher with the Astros as part of that 2017 World Series championship team. It was kind of an afterthought, but after being traded and bouncing around a little bit, he really found himself and became a dominant pitcher of the game.
Ball 1, no strike.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now batting Jarren Duran. And there's a foul ball. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Raimel Tapia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Tapia off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And the Red Sox lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Juan Soto. The left fielder. And the pitch. That clips the zone. Strike 1. That's a little bit low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Verdugo gets under it, squeezes it, and there's 1 down. That is it. The right field. Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Sale ready. There's a strike. Swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Kicks and deals. Hit in the air, right field. Verdugo gets under it, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the first baseman,
Brandon Dixon now. This to third. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the third inning, and stepping in for Boston, number 47. Musgrove back to work. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. On the ground, could be two. On to Bogarts. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So digging in, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball left side. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set for the bottom of the third, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jose Azocar. Azocar, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And it's fouled away.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
The 0-1.
Ball.
That misses the. Here's a rocket out to left. Tapia hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting gun. The catcher.
And now it's Austin Nola. First offering, and it just misses. Good eye right there. And now the lefty. And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And how about Chris Sale locked in now?
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Tatis in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. On the ground to Devers. Slings it across, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And that'll do it. Padres down in order. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that's too high.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Casas, batting with one down, takes a strike. Strike two. The 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Man aboard, and here is Devers. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Just missed. And Devers hits that one. Cruz settles underneath it. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jarren Duran getting ready to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Casas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. And that's outside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So first and second with 2 outs. Raimel Tapia up next for the Red Sox.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Slap the other way, foul. Oh, 2 now. Way high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Next offering is down low.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next offering is fouled back. Comes the 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Righty delivers. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied, 0-0. Ha-Sung Kim,
the third baseman.
the Y to kick the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
There's a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Hit weakly on the ground. Devers. Now the throw to first on the run. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Even though Bogaerts at the beginning of his career signed with and then played for the Boston Red Sox, his favorite player growing up was Derek Jeter, and that's why he wore number 2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Fought off foul. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here is Enrique Hernandez. And the right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
This one in the air, right field. 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, Emmanuel.
And next for the Red Sox, number 47. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1. Here's a 1-1. Inside, just missed. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Soto makes the play, 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 so far. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and we are still scoreless. Back here in San Diego, now it's the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. Here comes a pitch. There's the strike at the knees.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 0-2. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Verdugo quickly throws it in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jake Cronenworth will hit next. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering misses the mark. Runner leads away at second. That one fouled off. Cruz stands at second with no outs. Off the plate, and the count's even at 2. Next offering is fouled back.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Two on the way. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Brandon Dixon, the next up for the Padres.
Brandon Dixon.
That's inside, and that's ball 1. And that one is inside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Durant makes the catch for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Azokar stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Just missed. Austin Nola on deck for the Padres. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Things change, realize the fame games that demise. You claim James got to find a new thing for the drive. Hey, word to Nas, I'm shooting for the stars.
Back here at Petco Park. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Alex Verdugo. Musgrove back to work. Strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the righty deals. And ball 1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
The 1-2.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
And it's filled up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Bounce to the right side, and that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. So now the DH spot, Masataka Yoshida. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Next pitch off the plate. 1-1. And that one almost got him. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One away.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, it quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Digging in, Tristan Casas. And a base hit on a line. Runner around third. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Rafael Devers. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Kim makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Raimel Tapia up to hit. And that's in there for strike one. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Ryan Weathers, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Martinez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two one now. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And he deals. That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering misses. Counts full, 3-2. Enrique Hernandez waits on deck. That one ripped. And there's a hit. Here comes Casas around third. He'll score. It's 2-0.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, two outs. And stepping in for Boston, Enrique Hernandez. In there for strike one. And a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Joe Musgrove is done in this one, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Ryan Weathers. He's been so good against lefties. Two outs, bases full. Next to hit, number 47, 1 for 2. That misses, and it's 1-0. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, Austin Nola.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Now the 0-1. Ball 1 there. Next pitch is outside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Kicks and fires.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The wind and the pitch. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Tatis, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next pitch is inside. Ball two. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
At the belt and fires. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The shortstop.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Chris, Xander Bogaerts has turned into one of the best hitting shortstops in all of baseball. He's made the All-Star team 4 times, 5 times a Silver Slugger, and Bogey's won a couple of World Series too. And fouled off.
Yeah, from the time that he got to the big leagues, just looked very polished, was able to settle in there with the Boston Red Sox with a very good lineup, not a whole lot of pressure, but he had some quality at bats even in the World Series in his rookie season. So no surprise at all that he's developed into the superstar that he is today.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Pulls that one foul. And here it comes. Tatis runs. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's Bogaerts driving one in the air, deep left field. And he brings it in on the warning track. Padres lead 1, and they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. The pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Verdugo in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch is inside. 2-0. Kicks and deals. There's the strike. And now 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Here's the 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Tap back up the middle. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The bat, number 7, designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Swings through that. Next offering is in for a strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Next offering down in the dirt. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, right now he's thinking, man, I wish that would have been an off-speed pitch, but instead a fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
Casas stands in now, looks at that one inside. The lefty to 1-0. That one drifts inside. Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Dives and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Devers in the box now, takes strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Strike 2.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And misses. It's a strikeout. Boston strands a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Juan Soto now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Chris Martin, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Blyer getting loose as well. Next one misses. Now 2-0. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
The wind of the pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Nelson Cruz digs in now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field. And things could change quickly here with one swing.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And now 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
On the ground to the left. Can't field it cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
One and 2 now. Sale knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Sale and a 1-2. On a line. Gone. Jake Cronenworth will touch them all. And they throw a
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Cutter Crawford gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Stepping in for San Diego, Brandon Dixon. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
1-2 now. And a ball evens the count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Dixon tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Up next for the Padres,
Jose Azocar, the next up for the Padres. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Austin Nola in the San Diego on deck circle. 3-2 now.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
To the right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. See? Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next for the Padres, Austin Nola, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the right-hander deals. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch.
That's out.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Oh, nice play. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. 2 across on this San Diego homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
On ground to explore. I don't play that anymore.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nick Martinez.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now it's going to be Raimel Tapia in there, and it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever. Now 1-1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Drew Carlton getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. The pitch. Started to swing, held up. That's a strike, and the count is even 2-2. That one missed. Enrique Hernandez on deck for Boston. And there's ball 4. And next for the Red Sox, Enrique Hernandez. 1 for 3.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Way outside, and that's ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. That one at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And he deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And now it's filled up. Number 47 to bat next. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz sizes this one up, brings it in, 2 away down. And stepping in for Boston, number 47. And first offering is fouled off. Tapia off of first with 2 away. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 0-2 now.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. That's out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brian Bayo. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And a pitch. Ground ball, left side. Hernandez jumps, throws, safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Drops a bunt down the first base side. On the run, sends it over to first. Out on the sac bunt. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
He boots it, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. And now it's Juan Soto. And that's in there for strike one. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. In the air to left down the line. Tapia makes the grab, and that is that. One left for San Diego. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here in San Diego, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Martinez back to work. And a foul ball.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been in many games as a fan.
And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Back to the top of the lineup. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. In there for strike one. The wind of the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. close, but called the ball. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The 2-2 now. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Just off the outside edge. And it's 3-2. Masataka Yoshida waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Righty delivers. That one 95 to finish him off. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Right-hander kick steals. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. That's inside. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two outs.
Ball inside.
Now moves to first. Yoshida back in on a dive. Yoshida, the runner at first with 2 gone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty to the plate. That smash towards center. Pulls up on it. Base hit.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Go-ahead run on base. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
And the righty deals. Swung on, belted. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they strand a pair. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kenley Jansen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Now into the game, Justin Turner. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 2, Justin.
So digging in now for San Diego, Nelson Cruz.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
And the pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The 1-0. Just off the inside edge. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
.3-0 down. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Trent Grisham. No outs, runner at first. And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Strike 2. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Duran hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
The first baseman, Brandon Dixon.
Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter. Matt Carpenter. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. And the throw out at third. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a strike. And now 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Azocar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Good eye right there. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it in plenty of time to first. Inning over, so they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Now into the ball game on defense, Trent Grisham. He takes over in right. Also entering the game, Matt Carpenter. He takes over as the new first baseman. Rest. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jarren Duran now at the plate. And a pitch. And misses inside. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brent Honeywell Jr. getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Fastball in for a strike. And 1-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 1-1. There's a strike. Got him. 1 away in the top half of the 10th. And next for the Red Sox, Raimel Tapia.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second, first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Ball 1, no strike.
And here it comes. On the ground to first. Carpenter takes it himself. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's the shortstop, Enrique Hernandez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's out to center field. Azokar on his way over. Makes the catch. Inning over. And the Red Sox lead one. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back. We're in extras here. Here's the catcher, Austin Nola.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Joely Rodriguez getting loose out there. Winkowski, the right-hander, also getting loose. One and two here. Got him looking. And the Padres waste a chance.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Winning run stands at second. Tapped softly on the ground. Oh, he throws it away. Across is the winning run, and the Padres walk it off in extra innings.
Well, it's definitely worse to lose a game like this than it is exciting to win a game like this. They gave away the game with a mistake, and unfortunately, that's going to eat at them for a while.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.